So in this video, I will tell you 5 tips you need to consider before moving to the Gambia. So the first tip I have in mind is visiting the Gambia. So you need to visit the Gambia before you move to the Gambia. Why I said that is because like the experience that other people have and the experience that you will have will be different. I know many people used to watch a lot of videos about the Gambia and on YouTube and other places. So some people also have some friends that used to tell them about the Gambia. The Gambia is this, the Gambia is that. So before moving to the Gambia, I will advise you to visit the Gambia, to come and see for yourself, what is on the ground, what are the things that are available, and what are the things that are lacking. So by visiting the Gambia, you will know the problems and the challenges that the Gambia is facing and the things that you like about the Gambia. So that's why I'm advising you to visit the Gambia, because people's experiences might be different. So some people might come here and they love it here, and some people might come here and they don't love it here. So you need to be on the ground to be convinced by yourself. When you visit the Gambia, you will have the chance to experience many things. Like you will have the chance to interact with the people and know the people more. You will have the chance to see many things in the Gambia, the things that are lacking, like the healthcare, the electricity, because the Gambia is not perfect. The Gambia is under development. So the things that you are seeing on abroad are lacking here. Many things are lacking. So before you just move to the Gambia, you need to see whether you will be able to cope here. So if you visit the Gambia, you will have the chance to experience many things. If you interact with the people, you will know. So when you visit and you see the place is comfortable, then you can move. But I will not advise you to just move to the Gambia without visiting the Gambia here. So there are a lot of things that are available. So there are a lot of things that you need to consider before moving to a place. Yeah. So when you visit the Gambia, you'll have a lot of experience because you will have some interactions in there. Yes, the Gambia is a nice place. Yes, it is a place to be, and it is the place for the future. You need to visit so that you know what to expect and what not to expect. Because our healthcare system is not perfect, because many things are lacking in our healthcare. So the the medicines and the things that you have in the West are lacking here. So some of the things are lacking here. So if you don't visit the Gambia, you will not know. So our electricity also is not perfect, because our light is always on and off, unlike there. So when you visit, you will have the experience and you will know what to expect. So if you visit and you see that you can cope with the situation, then you can move to the Gambia here. So the first tip is visit the Gambia before moving to the Gambia. So I will tell you another tip when we go to another place also. Yeah, so if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscription button, like the video, and share the video with family and friends, and share the video in all your social media platforms. So another tip that you need to consider before moving to the Gambia is having a good budget. So if you have a good budget, it will really help you. Like when you come here, it will ease your movement. Before moving to the Gambia, you need to have 5 years of budget. That I will advise you. Because here, it is not easy to have jobs. So you need to create your own job. But before moving to the Gambia, you should have money that will sustain you for the meantime. Because if you come here with a low budget expecting that you will have a job, it is really difficult to have a job in the Gambia here. So that's why I will advise you to have a good budget before moving to the Gambia, so that you can pay your rent. You can if you want to move around, you can have money to move around, and you will have money to buy foodstuffs and sustain yourself. But if you don't come with a good budget, you will really find it hard to live in the Gambia here. So I will not lie to you, having a job is really difficult here. So if you are coming to the Gambia, you should come with a budget and you create your own business for yourself, create job for yourself. But if you come here having the mindset that you will have a job, it's not going to be easy. So if you have a good budget, if you come with a good budget, that will sustain you. It will help you. So before moving to the Gambia, you need to have a good budget. So you need to make long-term plans before moving to the Gambia. Save up a lot of money so that it will help you, So that's the second tip that I have for you. Before moving to the Gambia, at least have a good budget before you move to the Gambia. Because if you move to the Gambia with low budget, like your movement around will be difficult. So you will not have the chance to experience many things in the Gambia here, and your movement will be difficult. Your feeding will be difficult. As things are becoming expensive in the Gambia here. So I will advise you to have a very good budget when you are moving to the Gambia here. So as any other country, before you move, you need to have more budget. As you know, money plays a lot of role in our people's lives and people's daily life. So I'm advising you, if you before you move to the Gambia, you need to visit the Gambia. The first tip is you visit the Gambia. After visiting the Gambia, you have a very good budget. So another tip that I have for you is accommodation. So before moving to the Gambia, you need to fix your accommodation, like the place that you are going to stay. Because before moving to the Gambia, like you need to have an accommodation. Because if you come to the Gambia without having an accommodation, it will be really, really difficult for you. So you'll be moving up and down looking for places to stay. But if you already like look for a place, if you book a place where you will stay, like an accommodation place, it will be really easy for you when you move to the Gambia here. So the time, like the first tip, if you visit the Gambia, in your that time you can fix your accommodation. If you like the place, you can fix your accommodation. Because accommodation is very important. That's the place that you are going to like feel safe, and the place that you are going to stay and live. So if you visit the Gambia, you should connect with some friends and they recommend places for you so that you can like book an accommodation. You can look for Airbnbs, you can look for house rentals, you can look for hotels. If you want, you can stay in hotels if you can afford them. If you cannot afford those, you can look for house rentals, or like you buy a place and you build it. So before moving to the Gambia, like you need to have an accommodation. So I will advise you also not to buy land before you move to the Gambia here. Because if you buy land online, so people can scam you if you are not here, and if you buy a land, people can scam you. So I will advise you, before buying a land in the Gambia, you need to visit the Gambia and know the people that you are dealing with, and have some locals that are guiding you around. Just don't go online and buy a property without you being here and without you being present. So I will advise you, before you move to the Gambia, you can have and just rent a place, don't buy a place. So when you are in the Gambia here, while you are renting a place, you can look for a place, a permanent place where you can stay. So you really need to look into that. So don't buy land before visiting the Gambia. Because people can scam you. Because if you send your money to people here, they will tell you, I buy a land for you. They can send you fake documents while they don't do that. So before buying land, you need to be present in the Gambia here so that you know the things that you are getting into. So that's another tip. That's the third tip that I will tell you. And so the fourth tip that I have for you is doing some research. So before moving to the Gambia, you should do some research about the Gambia. Watch some videos about the Gambia and ask people about the Gambia. Make some findings. Like you cannot have all the answers that you are looking for in the internet, but you can ask people that visited the Gambia before, or you can ask people that are living in the Gambia, or you can try and interact with some locals, and you can, where you are, try to see if there are other Gambians that are there. You ask them about the Gambia and the things that you should consider before moving to the Gambia or visiting the Gambia. So try and do some intensive research. Try and look in the internet. There are a lot of videos about the Gambia. There are a lot of documentaries about the Gambia. You can watch them, though they cannot give you all the information about the Gambia. So that's why you need to visit the Gambia first. After doing some research, and visiting the Gambia, that can give you a hint or a clue about the Gambia before making any decision. So before moving to the Gambia, you should do research about the Gambia. You do research about the culture, the way of life of people, and many more. The electricity, the healthcare system of the Gambia, and all the basic needs that you will need in the Gambia. Make a research on it. While you are also visiting in the Gambia here, you can do some research about many things about the Gambia, and you can clear your doubts. So You can do lot of you can have many things on the internet, and you can have many things by asking people, so before moving to the Gambia, you should do some research, the fifth tip that I have for you is learning some words from the language, which will bring me to this book, so but before I talk about this book, let me give you some advice about learning some words about the language. If you learn some words about the language, like you will find it very easy to communicate with people and interact with people. Like if you speak the local language to the people, like the people will find it very interesting to connect with you. They will find it very, amazing to talk to you, So if you learn few words, even if you don't master the language, just few words like the greetings, how to greet people, If you learn those and you want to talk to people, people will really open up to you and welcome you in open arms, So which will bring me to this book. So I just wrote this book. It is called Gateway to Mandinka Language. So the book is available here in the Gambia, and the book is available in the UK. So it will also be available on Amazon within these days, So if you need the book, just contact me. So if you have this book, you'll be able to like learn some Mandinka language. You'll be able to learn the Gambian Mandinka language in the best easy way possible, because I designed the book in such a way that you will find it very easy to learn the language. So you can learn some greetings. You can learn some greetings in this book. You can learn so many things in this book. So this book is very diverse. It is very unique, So try and have a copy of the book, and if you have the copy, it will really help you, So if you get this copy and you start learning this, when you visit the Gambia, it will be very easy for you, and it will be very easy for you to connect with the people and interact with the locals, as they will want that, Because if you learn a language of people and you will speak the same language with them, you will find it very easy to connect with them, So you can check out my book, and I also have a second channel where I am doing lessons of this book. So every week I do a lesson from this book and I post it there. So the channel is called Gambia Language. So if you check out this channel, or if you check this main channel, if you scroll down my main page, you will see the channel, because I link the channel there, So you can check the channel out, So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, and update on our Killing the Gambia activities. We have not postponed any activities, We just make take a small break, because we are waiting on school studies so that we can do the tire trash cans distribution, Yeah, so I know many people are eager to see those activities, but right now we cannot do any activities because schools are closed, So we are waiting on schools to open so that we can continue our Killing the Gambia activities, So if you want to donate to our GoFundMe, because we have a GoFundMe campaign, we want to buy many trash cans and give it to many schools. So you can donate to our GoFundMe, Yeah. So many interesting videos will be coming on your way. So stay tuned and stay connected. Like and share the video and subscribe. Yeah.